Okay, today we're going to be working on multi-step equations, and the little hint that I put here is always simplify first. So we always want to simplify before we solve for a variable. So our learning target is I can solve multi-step equations by combining like terms. Our little checklist is listed here for solving. It says combine like terms before doing anything else. Simplify both sides of the equations before doing anything else. And then check your solution using the original equation. So we're going to combine like terms first. 9b is like terms with 5b. So 9b minus 5b is 4b. I'm going to copy everything else and leave it as it is, plus 18 equals 74. Now I'm going to circle the term with the variable, and I'm going to draw my little dotted line here through the equal sign. The inverse of adding 18 is subtracting 18. So I'm going to do that to both sides. 18 minus 18 is 0. Those cancel out. And I can pull down 4b. So 4b equals 74 minus 18. I believe is 56. And now I'm just trying to isolate my variable. So I'm going to divide both sides by 4. The inverse of multiplying b times 4 is dividing by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1, which leaves me with 1b. And 56 divided by 4 is 14. And so b equals 14. I can always go back and check my answer up here by plugging this in. So 9 times 14 minus 5 times 14 plus 18. And we want to know, is that equal to 74? 9 times 14 is 126, minus 5 times 14 is 70, plus 18, is that equal to 74? 126 minus 70, I believe that's 156, plus 18, and we want to know, is that equal to 74? Or I'm sorry, not 156, just 56. And then 56 plus 18 is 74 equals 74. So yes, my answer checks and makes sense. B does, in fact, equal 7, or B equals 14 is my answer. So over here, again, we're going to combine like terms. So I'm going to find my like terms first. 9x and x are like terms. I can put a 1 in front of my x if it helps. 9x plus 1x is 10x. Minus 8 equals 33 minus 1. On this side, we have like terms as well. 33 minus 1, they're both constants. So 10x minus 8 equals 32. Now I'm going to circle my term with the variable, and I'm going to draw my dashed line through my equal sign. The inverse of subtracting 8 is adding 8, and I'm going to do that to both sides. Negative 8 and positive 8 equals 0. So I'm left with 10x on this side. 32 plus 8 is 40 on this side. The inverse of multiplying by 10 is dividing by 10. So I do that on both sides of my equal sign. And 10 divided by 10 leaves me with 1x. And 40 divided by 10 is 4. So x is equal to 4. If I want to check my answer, I can come up here and say, okay, well, 9 times 4 is 36. Minus 8 is 28. Plus 4 is 32, and over here 33 minus 1 is 32. 32 does equal 32. I don't mind if you check in your head. I don't necessarily need to see this written out if you can do it in your head. The last one was a little more difficult even for me to do, so I needed to write it out, but if it's like this one and you can do it in your head, that's okay too. We know our answer checks and makes sense, that x does in fact equal 4. And that is how we solve multi-step equations by combining like terms.